What's up? Exploding Corn, Randy, Beige Lad, Conan, welcome. Alright, we got the followers only. Reminder turned off. Alright, we gotta open up a package. Alright, so we got one package today, and it's actually not my package, it's Tina's package. Alright. So, we could just get started, because there's quite a bit of work to do. Alright, so I guess I could open it first here, off camera. Alrighty, so Tina brought back the Freya. Whoops. Alright. Tina brought back the Freya here and wanted to do a little keycap change. So, let's do that. We got Hootie on this board, and she got the sick hat. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Corey. She had this shipped over to her, the XDA Bunny Mailer key set. So let's go and try this out. The thing is that there's a split space bar on this, so let's see how well this will do. And Thixius, welcome. Oh, I realize it is XDA, so it's like a different profile. Anyways, let's just try this out and see what happens, if we can make anything of it. XDA. Yeah, like XDA. Matt, welcome. Let's pull a bunch of these off. See what happens here. So these are using cream pluses with no tips. It's alright, I just personally prefer DSA. Well, I'm more of a non-uniform, more sculpted kind of guy. Personally. Ordered a bunch of those chopped topere when you housing streams. Oh, nice. I only found out my Vault 35 EC build is one of the cursed ones. Oh, no. Oh, a switch popped out. Oh, there's a lot of cat hair on this. Okay. I got 50, so if you need any, let me know. I think I have enough for what I might need it for, because I think I did end up buying some, just because, well, two reasons. One, I didn't have enough to make a full set, and two, I realized the scenarios in which I would be using it would be for the KV2, if they ever put up you know, the plate file, whenever that may be. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so then here's where it gets a little spicy. There are these two space bars. And I guess also the macro column. Let's see what we get out of these bunny mailer keycaps. Oh. Alright. Uniform. Oh! Dropped one. Alrighty. Alright. That is a 1U control. Oh, that is weird. Okay, that was like kind of sticky to the box. Alright, apparently there's only accent tilde. An interesting choice. Oh, there's also no... Alright, we're gonna have to figure something out about this. Looks kind of fun, not gonna lie. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to take some... or make some interesting choices at some point here. Like, do I change this to full backspace? At least just for the appearances? It looks like it's full backspace only. Should. Yeah. But I mean, this is hot swap, so I could just like change it real fast. I'm just not sure if that's what Tina would want. I think Tina's gotten pretty used to split back. What are the switches? These are cream pluses with no inserts. That's another... oh, that's true. Another stabilizer to tune. Fuck, I forgot about that. Or just go without a stabilizer. Oh, there is? Well, I don't know if she'll use it. Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe use regular WASD. Because I remember Tina telling me something about not using WASD. Whoa, whoa, shit. Why did I do this? Did I pin what are those switches? Unpin. My bad. Jesus, what is happening? F2. Alright, here's escape. Alright, so yeah, we'll sort this out, but just letting you guys know the agenda for today. Yeah, I'm mostly just going to be working on breaking down some keyboards. I have a bunch of keyboards up that are for sale or will be for sale, or they kind of are available. Some people have already begun to make, you know, offers on some of the stuff that I'm going to be making available. So, yeah, in terms of what you guys see, even if I don't have it explicitly immediately available, you guys are still welcome to say, like, hey, you're interested, you know? And so check out the for sale channel on Discord. And just, yeah, just check it out. Interesting. Is it a 2U shift? Yee, welcome. Yo, did you go to Choose Me? I did not. I did not attend. It was... I don't know, when I checked, it was sold out. And then also, I mean, I just kind of had other plans for this weekend, so... yeah. For anyone that did go, how was it? Let us know. Have you decided on the axe? No, I haven't. Well, it's kind of like, it's down the list. So, if it gets to a point, because like I'm still trying to knock out a bunch of other stuff that I would want to get rid of first, and if it gets to the point that like maybe, hey, maybe I do need the cash, then I'll go to you first, Ricky. Don't even trip. But it's just there's like 10 boards ahead that I am trying to like list and desolder and everything. But I won't list it without going through you first. Just as an FYI. Gantz, welcome back. Okay, what else we got here? Got a bunch of these. All right. And then it's just kind of like decisions from here, you know? Kev, welcome. You got any duck keyboards you want to sell? Do I have any duck keyboards I want to sell? Not sure yet. Let me take a look. Let me look at my list of duck boards. I will tell you that I am not currently making any duck boards available right now, but I do think that there is something that constitutes like a hierarchy, maybe. Like, I'm definitely keeping the poker. The poker is like one of the most interesting boards to me. Sidewinder would probably be the one that I would put up available first. And then I'm not sure between the Eagle V1 or the Viper V3. But I still probably would consider keeping those. But if it were to happen, I mean, we'll just kind of see. I mean, keep your eyes peeled. You know, I may end up moving them. I don't know yet. Okay. So one of the things is that there's no split bars on this. So I do have here just like beige, which looks like kind of a different shade, honestly. So I don't know if there's like a creamier set of Alice bars that I might have. With that said, I think they're probably still good enough, at least for now. Wow, that is pretty white by comparison. It like kind of works. Maybe, I don't know. Farrah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah. So I'll just stick to that for now. I guess I could pull off Uwu and then start putting some of these other, because it is XDA, so it is kind of like it is uniform. Whoop. And then there are just like keys that I could use here. And then I'm not sure if maybe I should move off this artisan. Let's see, what could we put here? I don't know. Peeking around. Alright, so I think it might be worthwhile if I took a picture of what these like novelty cluster keys look like here before I start using them. But I'm just gonna like start throwing them down. Yeah, there's no split backspace, unfortunately. I'm trying to think of what else I could potentially use for a 1.5. Like, there's There's control. I could use control. Kind of weird though. I could use alt, which honestly kind of works. Alright, so we'll just do this for now, and then I'll go back to Tina for some consultation on what we should do later. If she might not like some of this. Till then, I'll just throw down some of these guys on the macro column. You either work if you start thinking about it in a pedantic kind of way. True. And then why not just put the mail key right there? Alright, so this is kind of where we've landed. I think probably, honestly, need to find a better choice of cream space bars. Like these maybe will suffice for now. But it's not really the same beige. So anyways, that's what we've got. XDA bunny mailer, but we'll see if any changes need to be made at a later time. I guess it is kind of fortunate that it is actually no, it'd be a fun one. What if those are, I mean, some of these are cute. Like they have like Numlock is like a yellow moon. This is Numlock. I don't know if there's a whole lot of other interesting things I could kind of use in its place. Anyways, you know, maybe also this. I don't know, that's just yellow. That's the dot, numpad, numpad dot. Do you think there would be more novelty sizes? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. I'm trying to see, is there anything here I'm missing? For the fact that this is like a, what looks like a die-sub novelty set, you just kind of hope that there was just like more stuff that they could throw in. Like, they didn't even have like, it didn't come with novelties. So it's XDA, but they didn't have novelties for 1.5. I find that a little weird. Also, what is this? I think this is, yeah, that's 6U. Or 6.25U. Because, like, if they had a novelty, like a blue novelty for the 1.5U alt, that would probably be perfect right there, you know? And then, again, they didn't have top row pipe backslash, which is just a little bit of a bummer for split backspace compatibility, but you know, I think this kind of just works, you know. Alrighty, so there it is on the Freya. You guys need to hear an XDA type test on the Freya. Oops. We could do an XDA type test. Might as well. Surprising, they have a space. No, these are GMK. These are GMK. I think I got these from Classic Retro Zuyan. Oh, what is happening right now? What are these? Oh, shit. I don't know what these keybinds are. Okay, there we go. Here we go. All right, XDA, Bunny Mailer, Cream Pluses, some Spring Swap, and then no inserts. Yeah, I'll just do a little type test right now. I have the fan on, but I don't know where the remote is, so that'll stay on. There's just music going on outside. XDA Tap Display, do you think this is the right cream or is it too saturated? Let's see. Are they Alice Bar? Savior, welcome. Anyways, I apologize. It probably isn't super easy to hear. If at the very least, just because there's some music going on outside. Pure white. I purchased the milk white ones before, so if you don't mind milk white, I have XDA bars you could use, or pure white. I mean, these could work. I'm not sure. But I could also poke around. I'm not sure how many Alice bars I just have lying around. These were just the first that came to mind. Is like, I know I have some. I was like, okay, where's my beige? And I know it's like, I think I kept them around from Classic Retro Zuyan. And these are just a little bit cooler for sure. So yeah, I mean, I'm willing to just keep hunting and trying. There's also the other option, which is, I mean, take out the stabilizer and then just changes to 6.25U. I don't know if Tina wants that, but it is an option if we just want something to actually match. You could dye them. True. True. Okie doke. So that is that. Alrighty. So I guess we can get started on breaking down. So I do have a couple of boards already pending, and I just need to break them down now at this point. And that includes, the first two would be the X60 V1 FE and the Frog Mini have both been kind of claimed. So let's break them down. I haven't, they're still pending, but I haven't actually finished deconstructing them. I guess I'll leave this in here. So I will be right back. I'll just kind of move this sort of out of the way. Whoa! What fell out there? Oh, okay. Night 10, welcome. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, so let's show these off here. Already got them. Not that either. I'm calling, doesn't that arc or tempo, or at least like first offer? All right. Well, just DM me, cause they're both available. I mean, if you just want to know, like, immediately, Savior, I do have some prices on those two guys. Let me see. I just need to go back and find my sheet for it. Okay. Yeah, for both of them, Arc 60 or the Tempo. Like, I'll do 275. My plan is to just kind of throw them up on my page for 300. But if you want to go 275-ish, I'll do 275 for either of them. The tempo only comes with one. Tempo only comes with one PCB and one plate. It's a copper plate. The Arc 60 has one plate and two PCBs. One of them is a hot swap. You're supposed to use the plate with the hot swap, and then the solder one is supposed to be plateless. So you get two builds out of the Arc. Okay. I guess I will bag these up. Oh shit, okay, I'll DM you depending on some other moves I'm trying to make. Okay. I'm thinking maybe it's more worthwhile if I were to like pull off all the keycaps at once, deconstruct all the boards. I don't know if that's gonna work. Cause like I have like a list of like 4 or 5 boards that I want to desolder tonight. We'll just see how many I get through before I'm just like, oh, fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, I'm trying to break down like 10 boards. Well, like kind of like 10 boards, but like more than one assembly for some of them. And those will be up for sale. And then after that, I still have some actual keyboard rebuilds that I'd like to perform. But I think I'd rather just kind of move the keyboards now. Or at least list them as soon as possible. Oops. Oh my god. I'll grab more bags. What keycap puller is that? I need to buy a new one after misplacing it. This is the Gateron keycap puller. There are a few vendors that have these available. I forget which ones. They're around. I like it a lot. I do. Except there's some scenarios where it's really good, and then there's some scenarios where it is horribly bad. Overall though, I'll still kind of take it over a wire puller for like most cases. So just as a heads up, if there's any keycap that you have that's like coated in something, like say for example, an Arushi lacquered keycap, I would not use this on that. I did, and then the lacquer got fucked up. But it is really, really good for plateless builds, because your wire is never gonna hook. Like if with a wire puller, you might hook the switch. This one you're not gonna have that issue. It's not good for keycaps that are longer than 1.75U. But it's also just generally good if it's not coated with anything. This is probably just overall gonna be nicer, honestly, for just how the construction or the technicality of how it works. Okay, I'm gonna start pulling off. Sorry about the Rishi. That's cool. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's like I ruined one top row key And I realized that's like the best key that I could fuck up. Because, like, I could just get a separate, like show Urushi cap to use as an accent key for, like, escape. Or, I have several Topre artisans that I could just use with Urushi. So it's just like, whatever, it's fine. I took clearance MX silvers, stem swapped them with clearance MM switch pink palm stems, and I effectively made an MX black for about 28 cents. Compared to the typical 40 cents per switch, not factoring in price of springs and films, which are also cheaper. Nice. Alright, this is SA nuclear data. So I'm just going to pull this off. Oh, I am excited to reclaim these. These are, what are these? Cream sodas? I'm feeling real frugally proud of myself. Is the damage visible when mounted on the keyboard? I am not sure how visible it honestly is because I've only looked at it at night, and no, I could not see anything. I have not looked at it in the daytime, but yeah. I'm like kind of still finding pieces of the Urushi that I like cracked off. Oh, let's see. I don't know if this can catch it. Oh, it can. Okay. Yeah, you don't even need a wire puller for SA. It's just that you can't do more than one. Oh, that's another thing too, is that like you can't do more than one SA cap. You can't do more than one like cherry profile R1 keycap, but you could do R2, R3, and R4. Maybe R4. Definitely R2 and R3. You can do more than one of. I think also R4. But you can't do more than one R1 cherry profile. Oh, I'm also realizing, I apologize. So, I am updating the data on my website, or like on my sheets, which corresponds to the data on my website. And of all the stuff that I'm putting up for sale, it's kind of disappearing off of my site. So if you guys need more info about what this stuff is, I'm happy to give it to you. I also just feel like I should kind of rewrite this because it kind of feels like a bug that it's this way, and I apologize for that. So I'll have something that kind of will show on my page, like on my collection page, what the for sale items like actually look like. But until then, I apologize. Like, just as an example, Matt, if you're still out there, I know, I'm going to be working on this tonight, the X60V1FV. But this is looking something that resembles like an acrylic plate. It's either acrylic or just some... Yeah, that's got to be acrylic. Otherwise, if that's not acrylic, that is a very strong and clear PC. It's probably acrylic. Alright, I'll just put this away, kind of, for now. A couple of other boards I wanted to take care of tonight. We got this, this is the HMKB60. I have no clue who would be interested in this, but it is like an interesting, like, kind of like has like an interesting history kind of board. Silly, welcome. I like that you didn't add the googly eyes to Grey Rat. It's fucking creepy. Oh, funny that you say that because I was like just about to. But I mean, is this not kind of creepy? How it's just there's no pupils? I'm interested, but only if Winkey. Soul stolen. No, this is HHKB. Sorry, Sick Thing. But Sick Thing, welcome back. Looks like we got Telios in here. You guys remember Telios? Just lit. That's funny. I feel like Telios are overpriced. 100%. But like, I don't think there's anything wrong with Telios. I just feel like they just have in the last several years gotten a bad rap for being so expensive, but like they're like a good Switch, no? I like the idea that Totoro is a rat that takes you to the afterlife, so the dead eyes work well for you. I see. I only use HMX and B-Sun now, honestly. Monster Dude, welcome. I don't know, I've kind of yet to be impressed by HMX, but that's because like I've only tried really one HMX Switch, seriously. That one was the... What was it? I forgot what it was. Shinhais. I tried the Shinhais. I do have some Hyacinths that came from Savior. But I haven't actually tried those yet. HMX just has that plasticky sound profile I'm not a fan of. I just remember feeling like there was something that was just like a little bit weird about the Shinhais. And I think it had to do with like it being like an early run of them. There's just like something weird about it. And then otherwise I haven't tried HMX, and I don't know when I'll really be fully trying more HMX down the line, just because I'm trying to save a little money here. And then also on top of that, I'm trying to break down like 10 to 12 builds worth of stuff. So I'm just going to be reclaiming a bunch of Switches that I could use in future builds. On top of the fact that I have like 20 more sets of Switches that all still need tuning. So it's just like, I don't know the next time I'm going to be trying like really any new Switch. Plexus, welcome. Just wait till you're back to Cherry. I get why the clickies are expensive. Oh, I missed something above here. Market is too competitive for Zilla to justify charging that much. But yes, I agree. But yeah, the clickies kind of make sense because there's not a whole lot out there like that. And like Melodic kind of is slightly similar in the construction, but it is different. But yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Attilio, they are overpriced. I don't think they're a bad Switch. They're just overpriced, and I feel like that's kind of its downfall, right? All right, last one. So I think I'm going to try to desolder maybe 4 boards tonight. Let's try to get through the first 2. I will probably do the third one and then just see how I feel after the third one if I want to do one more. This right here is EPBT Kuroshiro on top of my TX60 PC. And these are all sitting on Cherry Hyperglide clears, and I can kind of just tell how tight they are. So I wonder if the EPBT... it's not like loose. I mean, I think that's just kind of the PBT resilience against like kind of like enlarged stems like this is probably okay. I probably still ought to, before I desolder, maybe still try to run the stem trimmer over this. Is there an X60 plate file out there in the world? That's a good question. I don't know. But what I could do maybe is, if you're okay with me delaying the shipment, maybe at some point I can work on taking like an overhead shot of it when I do, because I'm probably gonna do that. I could probably do that at the same time that I do the KMac Mini, and just kind of use that like a scan, and then maybe I could try to construct a plate file for you that I make no guarantees would work perfectly. But, you know, it'll give you a place to start. If you want, I could do that. I don't know when I'll get to do that. I'm thinking maybe at the start of next stream, I could dedicate some time to doing those shots. One would be for the KMac Mini, and then one could be for the X60 V1FE. And then after that, I could try to ship it out. Telos is a super nice switch for sure. Don't bother Shin Highs and a select few others. Oh wait, sorry. Don't bother Shin Highs and a select few others are highlights. Cheeses are good. Sunset, Gleam were good, but past that, it all just gels together. HMX is, in my opinion, a great balance, great switches, clack sound profile, smooth, factory lubed, cheap. Out of curiosity, Monster Dude, where do you source your HMX switches from? Like, I feel like Milktooth is probably the best when it comes to pricing, at least stateside. It's what it seems like, but then also, I mean, Black Friday is going to come up in a couple months, so we'll just kind of see what sales are going to be out there by then. With that said, again, I don't know if that's at all a realistic time frame for me to just like buy switches if I'm going to have like if I have like a backlog of 30 switches that are going unused, 30 different types of switches. I'm down? Okay. See, I could do that. Yeah. Okay, real quick. I'm just going to mention this. I do want to sell Kuroshiro. But one thing I want to note is, if anyone here was interested in Kuroshiro, this is R3. I have these, the JP mods. The regular enter key is a little bit warped. But the accent enter key works perfectly fine. Just wanted to mention that, which is the only reason why I actually used it here. In case any of you guys are interested in buying Kuroshiro off of me, because I'm just announcing it now that I am interested in selling it. Yeah, I was going to say unit keys, but that's Canada. I see. Over 30 sets in stock. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's all for pulling keycaps off. So I think I am going to try to go one by one, because I think my plan is, I'll deconstruct each one, desolder each one, and then probably put the plate back in just to like save some space when shipping, maybe. Dana Christopher's asking, now Kuroshiro, my wallet can only take so much. Well, again, if it helps you not want to buy it, if you were planning on only using the regular keys, the enter key is warped. The accent key is perfectly fine if you were okay with using that. Alright. Well, anyways. Alright. Let's open this up. Anyone just said GMK Darling R2 in October? Oh shit! Who's running it? I'm guessing Novelties? MTNU Darling? Interesting. Well, I'm curious, what is that gonna look like? Is it, is it still gonna have, what is it, Hiragana Sublegends? Because one thing I wonder, hopefully they fix those Latin legends. Because I realized recently that, like, that use, like, the old style Hiragana. I can finally own Darling. My guess is that it's probably going by way of how Alter Redux was, which is, like, the novelties. Whatever the novelties are probably going to be, like, super generic looking, right? I guess I could just screw this back in together right now. Should be some new novelties as well. Surprised Darling has still has so much staying power. Frozen Napalm, welcome back. Latin base confirmed for sure. Nice. Well, I'm just hoping that the Hiragana alphas have fixed Latin legends. That's like the big concern. Seeing that. Have you guys ever looked at GMK Darling? They have like the Fat X and the Fat V. Striker 1 has that too. The chokehold that Darling has on this hobby is insane. Oh, I mean, it's like good. I mean, like the funny thing is that like to some people it's not even it's not even like the weebness that was like that people are really into. It's just like the colors. And that's just what's confused me about like things like Perestroika. Like, I mean, I guess like Blot and Maroon and Villanelle kind of like have Perestroika covered, sort of. But I think people were just waiting for like, okay, is there just going to be something like Darling? Does that have to band together and boycott Blue Alert? What's wrong with Blue Alert? Yeah, what did Blue Alert do to you? They tried so many different pinks, but none really have that Darling feel. Well, I think it's like Darling is like pink and red mods. Like, I think Blossom is not terrible. But it does also, like, for me, I don't like it because it has those fucked up Latin legends with the Hiragana alphas. What else? Daifuku. I like Daifuku a lot. Yeah, Daifuku's lit. Hazakura's pink and white. I forgot there was probably a reason I remember seeing Hazakura and I didn't really like it. Trying to do the new Blue Alert set, not include the Blue Alert row in the base, making you pay extra for it, which we have never done ever. They did that for Red Alert. Daifuku is better than Darling. Red Alert, the Red Alert numero was a separate kit. At least the most recent Red Alert. Alright, let's get set up here. Okay, for Blue Alert, specifically, Blue Alert originally was all included. It is a little funny, honestly, because I feel like there's probably going to be very few people who are going to be running Blue Alert without the numero stripe. But I don't know. I'm still going to buy it. I just need more monocolor sets. Denkeeb still has Daifuku base plus Latin bundle. Yes, they do. What else? What else still has that? I feel like... I think that is where I got it. Alright, here we go. Actually, let me grab this. Need more nuke data or more Dracula colorways? Oh, by the way, guys, I do have nuclear data cadet alphas for sale. R1 cadet alphas. What set is that on Grey Rat again? This is Moto 2. Blurple I have on a Type 60. That's crazy how blue it looks like that. Yeah, it's the colors. This is the colors here. It's the lighting in my room. It's the color rendering of my camera, and then the LUT that I'm using on OBS. Has someone bought your Space Cadet yet? Classic is pending, but the blue base is still available, as is the icon mods. When you're desoldering, your desk really vibrates. It does? Whoa. Wait, hold up. I think... Am I pushed in too much? That's pretty funny. Hold on. Let me try to pull this away. Shit. Fuck. That's all the fucking marbles. Probably a bunch of springs, too. Alright. Whatever. Oh, it does kind of do that, doesn't it? I don't know, has it always been like that? Alright, hold up. Also, did the playlist end? It did, that was a short one. Alright, I'll clean that up later. It's an immersive experience. Playlist end? Yes. Alright, I just put on a new one. Has it always been like that? If so, I haven't been aware. Though it does kind of make sense, because the station is actually on the same plane as the overhead camera mount. I never noticed it until now. The marbles at the end of the stream were real all along. Alright, we got a random vinyl claim. So let me finish this up here. Alright. 99 Rash Hat. Oh, yes, check it out. Exclamation merch. Or exclamation store. You can buy these hats off my store here. Alright, let me see if I could clean some of this up. Shit, this is probably pretty bad. Oh, no, we're good. It was the, it was a shot glass. A shot glass full of marbles. Okay, it wasn't a tray, which is good. Alright. I'm gonna try to clean this up, and then I'll find a record. Alright, I see 5 marbles. I think that's all I had. Ow! Alright, we're good. Yes, and also, for watching my stream... Oh, shit. I do reveal that I have a $5 coupon code. Coupon code for a $5 discount. So feel free to punch that in if you are interested in buying. Okay, let's go to Discogs. Alright, so you got a random vinyl. Oh, nice. Okay, check this out, guys. We got Savage Mode. 21 Savage and Metro Boomin. Let's check it out. How long ago did I get this? Oh, here it is. Hong Kong. Alright. Oh, it's red. It's on red vinyl. This is like pretty nice vinyl. What is this, like 180 grams? Transparent red. Got a big Australian. That's right. Yeah. I hear that John is gonna be cutting me a new top for my Gray Rat to block the non-HHKB keys afterwards. Probably seen Neon. Oh shit, that's lit. Alrighty. There we go. Let's do a little cleanup here. Hong Kong. Alright, so I'm cleaning out the filter and the nozzle. Which I need to do about every 20 switches or so I have some clean desoldering here. If anyone's in/near Cincinnati, there's a meet somewhere there on the 28th. You heard it here first. Because my brother told me to buy that Miles phone case. I showed him after stream. He said it was fire. This is a great case, man. Miles for vice president. Alright, I do have a bunch of news and notes here. Should go over some of these. Oh, Klexus. I wasn't able to get the board out today. I was trying to see if I could get your address confirmation before the post office closed. I couldn't. I should have confirmed with you earlier. That's my bad. But I will drop it off on Monday. Then pending the sale of both this Frog Mini. I mean, I guess also any other board that's available. I should be able to drop that off on Monday as well. X60 V1FV for Matt. I will take some time to do that that scan. Okay. Yeah, and then again, for anyone who's interested in buying stuff, whether it be merchandise, any of the stuff that I currently have available on my Shopify checkout, !store. A bunch of boards are going to be available. Technically are available. Check out the Discord, !Discord, and look up the for sale channel. If you'd like to claim ones that I haven't already unbuilt, then just DM me. And in fact, if you are trying to buy anything from my store or just anything at all, just DM me. I might be able to get you better prices. Might. Make no guarantees, but I might be able to get you better prices than what Shopify forces me to charge. 2, 3... Okay, I think that's 20. The receiving responding slowly too. No worries. Okay. So real quick, let's just check that these pull out okay. Yep. Alright, let's do some cleaning again. What else we got here? I got a bunch of stray notes here. Anyone catch the JJW clear out sale? I saw the sheet and I was like, oh shit, man. Whoa. The there was like a couple of, it was like, I think, oh shit. It was mostly derivatives and moments. And there was a raw moment that looked really sick that was like gone almost instantly. And then there was like a dark teal derivative. And I'm like, oh shit, that looks really good. And I was thinking of putting my name in the hat, but it looks like it's, like, it's been claimed. It's been accounted for. But it's all good. I think it's like, it was like a R0.5, and I think that the R1 builds with the HHKB, spacers, they don't work with it, was what I was reading. So it's like, whatever. But that was a really cool looking color, I gotta say. Alright, let's continue. Craigon, welcome back. Once desoldered, are the boards still in decent shape generally? I mean, I would say so. I'm gonna be honest in saying a couple of different things. One is, I have so many boards that, like, they kind of hardly get use. Because it's just like I just rotate them whenever I'm doing another build. So some of these just haven't seen the light of day in a long while. So I got to imagine that given that, their condition is probably good. But two, I'll also be honest in saying I haven't really checked that hard. But I will. I will. I feel like I'll check once I've broken everything down. And it's like the last moments of me, you know, really handling it. What I will say is the S60HG does have a couple of very, very minor nicks on the mirror polished stainless steel that you could buff out. But also, it just depends on how noticeable that you really think they are, because it's whatever. And this is kind of just how it came from the factory. So there are situations kind of like that have arose. So, but other than that, I will be like kind of inspecting, and for whatever doesn't get claimed before I take pictures and do the whole song and dance of putting it up on the shop, well, I will do that, and that's probably when my best analysis will come, is if you opt to wait. But you know, you run the risk of someone else claiming it. Truthfully, there is just a funny situation about the Victus Sin. So, if you guys, a Dremel with a polish wheel can fix a lot of things, yeah. So, the Victus Sin, if you guys look at my for sale channel, I am making a Victus Sin available. It just says TBD for now, because I technically have two Victus Sins. I don't know which one I want to sell, and they're just very weird. One is an A stock group buy unit, and it has the brass weight and brass logo and everything. The other one is a B stock mismatched unit, like mismatched top, mismatched bottom. And there's no weight and no logo. I don't know which one I would rather get rid of. I'm gonna be honest, because it's like, he's supposed to make, or Victus has already, like Blind Assassin has already made the files available for the logo and the weight. But like, no one has really, at least as far as I know, I did ask, but no one has really stepped up and said that they actually want to actually do this. And like, I personally don't have the means or knowledge of how to do it. Maybe it's not hard. Maybe you guys could tell me. But no one stepped up to do it, and it's like, okay, so here's what's in my mind. Black is really cool, and it's A stock. Maybe you guys might be more interested in buying a black A stock version of it. But if I sell it with that weight, then I have no weight. On the other hand, it's that like, if I find someone who could 3D print me some of those, the weight and the logos for that, like, what color would I want it to be? I think black would look really good with that smoke black. But is that the one I'm trying to sell? I don't know. I think the brass weight would look good with the other one, the mismatched purple and teal that I have. And there's a part of me that wants to keep that, especially considering it was B stock. Like, I don't know if people actually would be interested in that. But on the other hand, I do find the weight a little weird. Just because, like, the weight looks nice, but the weight, the actual, like, distribution of the weight on the board is very bizarre. Because it's, like, really, really rear heavy. Probably drop by our local library or makerspace and print the parts. Oh, okay. That could work. But then I'm also just wondering, like, in terms of how that stuff gets screwed, will it, like, 3D print the threads properly? Or is that something that I need to, like, refine using, like, I don't know, whatever you call that thing I did, helicoil. Do you have to, like, helicoil it? shit. And just at a GLC/PCBWay or some other service, RIP Shapeways. That no longer exist. Do you think you or a person buying from you has a better chance to fix a problem of no weight? I don't know. In plastic, can't you just cut threads with a screw? Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess. You can thread through the plastic, but best practice for 3D print is brass heat set inserts. Ah. See, this is why I'm looking for someone else to do this for me. So that I don't have to think about this. You can install them with a soldering iron. Alright, I just put these tadpoles back in. Good lord. What makes this so tight? Is it the plate or the legs? I'm not gonna lie, I don't like these oolongs. The stems are too long. And hence the name. I just didn't know that I wouldn't appreciate it in advance, you know? Maybe some of you guys might like it. It's party time out there. Anyways, so if I get it done in black, there's a part of me that's like, okay, that would look really good with the smoke black, I think. Sick of long pole. But then I don't know that black would look good with that mismatched purple and teal. And then it's like, which one would I sell? Are you thinking FDM or resin print? I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't actually know. Just like, either. Like, just kind of like, I just want one. I want one. Okay, so my biggest problem, aside from the fact that it looks goofy as shit without a weight, like, it actually feels really nice how light it is with no weight in it, but it looks super, super silly. And then on top of that, the weight is actually where two of the bump-ons are supposed to go. So it's just like, I'm literally just looking for a weight. And like a weight that'll work and fit. And logo, I guess. Yeah, I don't know 3D printing, and if I did get into it, I would want to do some resin prints, but that's if I wanted to get into wargaming. Ah. Alright, let's work on bagging up. Oh, this just finished here. Let's flip this over. Alright. I guess while we're here, I could remove these. I wonder if you're gonna get CNC'd in Palm? Ooh. How much do you think that would be? Man, I'm just losing these. These little shims are easy to lose. I feel like I've just lost one again. I'm realizing if I keep doing this, I feel like I'm gonna have to wash my hands after each desolder because I don't want to get like these dirty hands on the actual coating of the keyboard. So it looks like this is just an H60 here. All right, I will be right back. Okay. Some stabilizers there. Let's move this over just a little bit for now. Shit. Okay. Bring the Frog Mini back out. So I'm just going to put the plate back in. I feel like it's a little bit of a space saver. Hopefully this is a safe move. We'll find out. If you want to print stuff for keyboards, which kind is better? Both work. Each has its own drawbacks and benefits. Depends on what kind of ventilation you have. Resin is super toxic. You need a dedicated space. Anyways, Kev, I don't know if you're still out there. Kev, Randy, I don't know how many people had went out to the Shoes meetup today. Hope it went well for those of you who did go. But anyways, Kev, if you're still out there, this is what the Frog Mini looks like. I don't know if this looks like purple to you. It is purple in real life, but really does come out as like kind of a blue. Especially probably on stream. Look at JLC CNC. You could CNC the weight and logo in alu for like 90 plus like 30. Ooh, that would be so sick. Shit. Oh, that's lit. I would like to do that actually, Klexus. Alu seems like a really cool idea because it's like not as heavy as brass. That is pretty fucking lit. Can you just send me the details on how to do that? Looks like you have everything set up in front of you. Just tell me what to do, and I will just do it. Does it CNC the screw threads also? A room with 2 windows. I'd want to set up a tunnel. I didn't bring a keyboard though. I just brought pens. I see. I'm like super down, even if it's like 120 for the weight. That seems like a really, really cool thing to do. All right, so Frog Mini's done. Kev, if you're still out there. So, I'm not sure on what BA is specified in the step file. Kev, I know that we're kind of close to each other, but I don't have a car. I'm guessing maybe you have a car. I don't know if you want to pick this up, but you could get this real soon if you want. Otherwise, I could also ship this. Alright, I will find... I could just go find an ESD bag for this right now. Let me go grab some ESD bags. Alright. I had to talk to the JLC agent for threading. 3D printing part seems to be like $20 plus 32 to ship. If you're gonna 3D print, it'd probably be cheaper to find a local place. I see. Alright, I did promise an H60 to go with this. I think I did. I hope I did. Alright, this is ready to go. Alright. Oh, who is that? Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Hammer brother, what do you think you're doing? Just kidding. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Spaceball, welcome back. Conan, Hammer brother, of course. Mad Asian, Hammer needs toaster over in his life. Y'all do. Alright, so next up we've got the second one that has been claimed, which is the X60 V1 FE from Noxery. Bash and Tony, welcome back. Tony, by the way, just letting you know, yeah, the S60 HG is available. Again, I don't know if you're interested, if that little nick was a little bit of a deal breaker for you, but it is available if you're interested. Savior, if you're out there, it is available. A bunch of other boards are available. Even if I haven't broken them down, you're welcome to claim them. I don't have prices up, but I will put them up. Mozart. Fucking autocorrect. Spaceball. This one. Every time I update to the latest iOS, autocorrect gets worse and worse. I was thinking about it, but I didn't realize how much it actually was. Alright, no worries. Jesus Christ, what the this shit won't come off. Hold up. Two, 4, 6, 7. There's this last one that's like, why is it so stubborn? There we go. Oh, I see. Oh. Alright. Matt, if you're still out there, there is like a funny... There is a funny sort of gotcha with this build, which is that it kind of takes these like, you know, top, like upper left-hand corner 60% PCBs, but there's like a... You have to like scoop it in because it's not like open here. It's solid right here where it comes together. So I'm just like, why the hell is it not coming out? It's because you got to do the little scoopy. And got you? Yeah. Also, this is like one of my favorite 21 Savage songs of all time. This is Ocean Drive. This is like hood yoga music. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna be totally honest. Matt, I'm just now realizing I'll take a picture of this plate. Hood yoga music is fucking ace. I'll take a picture of this plate, but I'm realizing it's clear. So I can't guarantee that the plate will come out great. I will try. It is just weird. Alright, I'm not gonna screw this back together. I'll do that when we're done. Oh, I guess also just as a heads up. Yeah, you saw this when I sent the picture. 2, 4, 6, 8. You saw the picture I sent you, but yeah, pretty significant patina on the brass weight. But it could be worse. The X60R, I have a brass plate in. It's so fucking disgusting. The actual plate. It's one of the worst plates that I own. It's really gross. So at least this one has an acrylic plate. That's the one upside of it, at least. Actually, I will screw it back together now because, I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out the plate thing later anyways, so I might as well just do this now. Yeah, I'll do this now. And then I'll keep the plate screws with the plate. There's a part of me that wonders, should I just keep the plate flat? Like, I feel like maybe on the Frog Mini, I probably shouldn't have reinstalled the plate, considering that it's plastic. Maybe I should have just taken that out and then put that in the little case pocket. I might undo that later. Alright, that is the end of the record. Quick time check is 11:20. We've still only desoldered one keyboard. Goal is 4 tonight. We've been online now for an hour and a half. Oh, what the? Did I miss this? Have you peeped the larva by Bion? I've heard the name. What is the larva? Is it like a 40 or something? 12:20 over here, already Sunday. Larva 60%. Coming HHKB. HHKB, Winky. This does it look good? I think that's like kind of gotta be my criteria now. Does it look good? Like, how good does it look? Looks good to me. Yeah, I built it. It looked good and sounded good. Starts at 450. Any like, is there any pictures or like an IC post or? I'd like to see. Oh, by the way, Matt, this is yeah, I will be including the plate. I will be including this PCB too. It's a Zeal 60. I think it's VIA compatible. I think I flashed it to be VIA compatible. I don't remember. But it is a mini USB. I like the bottom a lot though. It's got a bit too much going on for me. Larva good, Bion bad. I think someone said this is his way of trying to win the people back or some shit. I do kind of remember hearing that there was like a whole situation of he had some crazy situation happen with, who is that? Oh my goodness. Unbelievable, Juladay. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. Just kidding. Juladay, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. We're just desoldering a bunch of boards tonight. Hey, shout out to Juladay. Juladay, always on when it's, you know, my late night here. Really, really chill guy. Always got something cool going on stream. The time allows me to finally raid you. Hell yeah. Shout out to Steelbox and Bit. Yes, the Bit 101 was super, super sick. I'm tinkering with Fusion 360 designing board. Most soothing voice on Twitch. Hell yeah. Mr. Livestream, hope you're having a good afternoon. Alright. Anyways, yeah, there was a situation with Bion where I think something went wrong with one particular group buy. Had him basically kind of in the hole and backed up. So he's trying to, like, Bion's trying to, like, basically try to, like, back fund buy after buy with, like, I guess new cool boards. But anyways, I don't know if anyone dropped the link here of the larva, but I'm kind of curious. trying to learn at least. Need to get into it again, but work has been sucking. Alright, we're gonna do a little more cleaning. Goal is to desolder 4 boards tonight. We're about, I don't know, a little over a quarter through. Try to clean the nozzle and the filter every 20 switches or so. All right. Yep, sounds good. All right, let's check this out real quick. All right, Gok sent an Instagram. Ooh, that side is pretty interesting. Oh, that is pretty hot. I'm actually a fan of how it looks, to be honest. I don't know if I can... Damn, that actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks best in all silver. Yeah, it does look really good. So far, a guy named Manu has stepped up and is basically running the company. Bion himself has left his own Discord because people were pissed and he couldn't deal with the backlash. I see. So he's just working on the designs. Damn, that actually looks pretty good. Oh, heavy. Okay, that's my problem. Heavy. Kind of over heavy boards. What's 2 kilograms in pounds? Oh, shit. 4.4 pounds? That's actually not that heavy. That's not as heavy as the... Okay, that's the weight without a build, I'm guessing. By the way, Chris, I have a feeling these MX Silvers have been sitting in NK stock for so long that the plastic has somewhat deteriorated, making them feel smooth stock, or rather smoother than what is typical out of stock MX 1A. Interesting. 2kg is pretty heavy for a 60. It is pretty heavy. But I was still doing design while Manu has been doing the PR and managing business logistics. That makes sense. Okay. Let's get back to it here. Two kilograms is pretty heavy. With that said, there are boards out there that have been heavier for a 60, and it's just like, I'm so tired of this. But it is heavy. I'll have to think about this. I'm thinking maybe I might pass on it and then get in on it on like extras or just aftermarket. Maybe. I did a hell of a job for Bion, especially since he did it for free. That's crazy. What was the board specifically that had caused all the problems? All the things I'm joining next month are GMK Cosmos, Lumen Key LX, then Lamps Transit Desk Mat. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm passing on the Lumen Key. What was that? Oh my. Really? Unbelievable. Just kidding. Switch Doc, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, appreciate it. How's your stream? What were you up to? Enjoying Blue Alert? Yes, I am thinking of joining Blue Alert. When does this larva end? Oh, out of stock. Did it not even start? I'm enjoying Blue Alert, but my aesthetic is kind of muted. Pretty chill. I had a PCB to repair for a client and started looping some switches. Oh, raffle near the end of the month, 50 units. Okay, so it's one of those limited runs. Okay, I'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll put my name in. And then, if I don't get it, I don't get it. If I do get it, then, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably would go for silver, though. I'm a little concerned here. It sounds good, but I'm not sure if these are getting cleanly desoldered. Or about GMK Nerve, you get a spot. Reminds me of Duck boards. I wish Duck didn't retire. I think, you know, I'm curious. This is, yeah, I guess this kind of makes sense. 10 degree typing angle, 11 degree case angle. Yeah, Duck had a really, really high angle for sure. Let me try to pull a switch off here. Oh, this has like the top opening cutouts. Oh, it did come out. Okay, it's coming out. Okay, so that's probably also, Matt, if you're still there, another reason that you probably should get another plate cut. Also, Matt, maybe one thing that might be worthwhile is just looking for a plate file if it... because there's a chance it does already exist. I don't know. For the X60 V1. So, I'll hunt. I'll hunt before I do all this. But it probably would benefit everyone to get a new plate cut, considering acrylic is a little. Well, no. Okay, right on. Acrylic is a little bit weird of a material for sure, given that like it's like kind of brittle and can snap. And two is that it has these like, you can pull the tops off without desoldering, which was really novel like 10 years ago. Oh shit. I like the novelty of it, but more ultimately I would like multiple builds for this board. Okay. One of the things I'm not sure 100% about, because I haven't tried it, was whether or not a USB-C PCB would actually fit the cutout, like the port cutout. I can check that. And I mean, if you change your mind, it's fine, but I can check that. Two, three, four, five. Oh, okay. I need to clean this up. We've done 20 so far. And I feel like the nozzle is thinning out because it's like gunking up. Oh, yeah, that's pretty gummy trying to fit this in. Oh. Okay. I try cleaning that nozzle as best I can. Hopefully that'll help. Try again. Seems good now. Quick time check. We're almost 2 hours into stream. It is 11:39 p.m. California time. I think I will try to get the 4 builds done tonight. I think there was a bottom that I kind of burned, but I think it should be okay. As for switches, I'm personally going to keep, so... Part of me wonders if the X60R potentially has the same plate. I'm not sure. That said, again, Matt, is it, out of curiosity, I will check for you, but is it a deal breaker if you're like forced to use mini USB PCBs? Gala Z, Zeal 60, old GH60s. Okay. I will check this for you. I think I have to unscrew it. I might check it off stream. Okay. Let's try to do this now. Whoa. It's funny because it's like so not tight to the plate that like I think I could just kind of pop these out with my fingers. I don't actually have to use a switch puller. That's kind of the goal. See how many I could do quickly. This one. Oh shit. Alright. That was chill. Koala, welcome. Some of these might not have been desoldered super well. Just come back. Oh shit. A little funky. Some of these actually do pop out pretty easily from the top. Some not as cleanly. Downsizing, yes. I'm downsizing a little bit. So, yeah, if you're interested, you can check out my for sale channel on Discord. And if you'd like to kind of combine with anything that's currently on my store, anything that's still available in my store, still available. What was like the determining factors for these boards specifically? It's generic, but it's just kind of like a couple of things. One is I feel like I don't need doubles. Oh, I didn't fully desolder this. Two is, you know, it's like that. Does it bring me joy? Like, do I feel like I'm at peace by having this keyboard? And I feel like it's not like... I don't think this board adds to it what I don't already have with my X60R. Okay, well, here's the plate. So, Matt, I'll be taking a picture of this if we can't find anything for the plate file online. I'm gonna pull off these stabilizers here. Is that a Frog Mini? Which one? I mean, I'm selling a Frog Mini, but it's kind of already pending to Kev. But what's on screen? No, there's no Frog Mini on screen. This right here is a PCB for an X60 V1 FE, which is also kind of already pending. Some of the other, in terms of determining factors, Savior, yeah, it's just like, does it bring me peace? And I think a big part of it too, honestly, is like really aesthetics. Like, the Arc is a really, really interesting board. 100%. It's super interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, I was desoldering it the other night, and I was like, fuck, this sounds amazing. But, like, I'm just not sure that I'm personally super into the look, necessarily. And yeah, it's just, it was one of those things. Like, I don't know that this completes me. But I will say, man, I gotta tell you, man, the Arc 60 sounds really good. Alright. Does this spark joy? Yeah. This cleaning up process kind of does. I like my Arc 60. Alright, Matt has redeemed another random final. So let me bag up these switches. And we'll find something to run here. 2 more boards. I'm feeling like it's time for 2 more boards. I should also bag these guys up too. These are the plate screws. Alright, random vinyl time. Let's take a look. Random item. Okay, we're not doing that one. Alright, hey. We got a Mine. 1.5. So I gotta look for that. Oh, I see it. Pretty quick, it's yellow. Oh, fuck yeah, I love this album. There it is. I have never opened this. Looking at your for sale list, the Pandora was $$, when it ran. It was. It really, really was. And yeah, I paid a pretty penny for it. And my big thing is, okay, so here's my thing. I would like to recoup some of the money that I've made on some of this stuff. I don't want to lose that much money. But I'm never going to price it for more than what I got this stuff for. So even if you look at it as like rare or whatever, I'm not going to price it more. But how do I put this? I will price it as what I think is appropriate in terms of what I think it's valued at for me. And that kind of does come down to like, you know, what I paid for it. Now, the thing is, if you guys probably looked hard enough, you could probably find a Frog Mini HHKB for less than what I'm selling it to Kev for. You could probably find an RX-60 HHKB for less than what I'm selling it for. You could probably find a lot of these boards for less than what I'm selling these for, but on the other hand, can you really find one in the colors that I have? Also, you've watched me build these, so it's not like you guys will know everything about it. Like, it benefits both of us, yourself and me, for me to relay all of the information about the board, which includes you watching me build it, rather than getting something from someone that's just like, oh fuck, there's a giant fucking scratch on it. You know? So that has happened to me before. You know, it's like there's some big old bullshit. Surprise scratches. Yeah, they didn't want to like disclose it to you and stuff like that. Orange vinyl looks tasty. Hell yeah. Alright, let me also clean up Savage Mode. But yeah, that's my thing, is that like, you know how I've treated it. You've seen it on stream. Alright. Next up would be HMKB. I should wash my hands again. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Alright, I don't remember how to do this. This was a really crazy build. Tober question for my S60 V2. Am I better harvesting housings from a real force board or using Dusky housings? Looks like the price-wise will work out about the same for me, to be honest. Switch dock, I'm not gonna lie. I personally feel like using a real force board would be cheaper. I'm just being totally honest. That said, I also like real force housings better than Dusky's housings. I think of all of the MX slider housings, Dusky's housings are the best. I think 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 Dusky's housings are the b I feel like desk keys feels weird because it's like they're pricey and like to me they just sound like a little quieter, and I don't personally like that. But that's a personal thing. I think there's a lot of people out there who probably really like desk key stuff. So that's what I'll say about that. I haven't really tried Densys. I've tried PBB. It's not as quiet, but I think a lot of people probably have issues with like QC and also just kind of the scratchiness. Yeah, desk keys parts are meant for silencing. You want to silence things down a lot. But yeah, OEM, like from a real force, I like a lot better. I haven't got strong feelings about them either, as I've not tried them. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Switch Dock is what Gansa is saying here is that like you want to, like if you could just find a cheap JP real force like a 91 or an 89 or something like that, or a 108 or something, like you could just get a bunch of housings and sliders and domes, depending on what kind of domes. Like if you're trying to find like some uniform ones, that's probably the best. But you get a lot out of just getting these JP real forces. Then you also gotta like consider too. It's like where are you gonna get your PCB? Where are you gonna get your 6U stabilizer from? That's like kind of where it gets a little spicy. So, yeah. Keycaps, yeah. Where are you getting your keycaps from? Yeah. JBTKL in full size for around 100 USD from Mercari, yeah. Okay, I don't remember how to do this. Okay, there's a chance here I might skip on this today because I think this might this might weirdly like require me to grab like a little this might require me to grab like a little like ratcheting tool, and I ain't got time for that, you know. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't remember how to do this. Who is that? Quaza Waza Qua. Thanks for the follow. Imagine HKB Pro 2 and some snow keycaps assorted there. Yeah. Yeah, I'd go for OEM if you like those, yeah. Are these? Wait. Hold on, I think this is Hex. Okay, let's just quickly see if this is easily doable. And the answer to that is yes. Okay, so this is a very, very strange board in that you have to do this shit. Basically, there's like a little nut on the other side of this that you kind of have to figure out a way to hold in place. So it's like easy to pull apart, but I think it's like you kind of have to hold it in place with some like some pliers or something. I don't know. I don't know how they actually recommend that you actually build this, and I don't remember how I built it. You could probably go back in the VOD. A very, very weird board. Also, it's like the finish I got was really interesting. It's inox. I guess it's like some kind of a steel or something, and it's like it's interesting for sure. It's definitely different from every other finish that they had, but yeah, it's not stainless. This shit stains. Like I think there's some stains on the top. Like it's kind of patina-ing. Desk keys is for people that want to use their non... Yes, if they want to use like MX keycaps, basically. Yeah. What a weird board, honestly. Also, what's interesting about this board is that it's like actually pretty affordable. What the hell? How do you remove this? Did I like... This is so weird. This... I don't remember... I don't remember how this board worked. Does it you not unscrew from the top? You just like unscrew from the nut? The fuck? I'll never give Tope for the left control key. Oh, for real forces? Oh, shit, this one works. Okay, so you have an iFixit kit. This one works specifically. This, I don't know. Whatever the hell that is. Real forces, yeah. Also, I'm realizing I can just desolder like this. I don't even need to remove this, I guess. I've already started. At this point now, it's just out of curiosity, really. Yeah, there was like no way, really. This is such a crazy build. Okay. Anyways. We can desolder now. Okay, one thing that bothered me is for this iFixit kit, it's got this curve on it. And then, like, you could, like, put it underneath. But then it's just, like, it's not flat. I'm like, why did they do that? Why didn't they just make it, like, flat on the top? Whatever. Oh, did I never clean this? I might not have cleaned this from earlier. real good. Alright, I realize I haven't gone over all my news and notes. So I went to storage yesterday. I went to storage yesterday because I was trying to look for the original boxes for the Arc 60. Fuck, a few other boards that I'm selling. I just forget off the top of my head. Spice Girl, yeah. I love this song. It's a good song. So anyways, I went to storage looking for the original box for my Arc 60 and a few other boards. But I went down and I also found a few other things. I found my Wii. I also have my GameCube, but it turns out converting a Wii to HDMI is a lot easier and more affordable than a GameCube. And you can still play GameCube games on a Wii. So I brought up a bunch. I brought the Wii up. I brought like a bunch of other stuff up, like all the games that I found. And thinking like maybe I'll set this up. You know, right next to the Switch dock I have, and right next to the PS5 that Tina brought over. So Tina came by, and she was like, "Oh, that's cool, that's cool." She looked at all my games. She's like, "Now these games aren't interesting." All my GameCube games, and none of she's interested in any of them. Cause like all I have that's interesting to her is Melee. You a Melee enjoyer? I like Melee. I'm not good at it. I'm very bad at it, but I do like it. Like I'm not completely 100% incompetent in Melee, but it's definitely 100% not as easy as like Smash 4 or Ultimate. Like I can't wave dash. So it's like if you can't wave dash, it's like this game does nothing for you unless you're also playing other people who know nothing. Grew up with 64 and Brawl. I started getting serious on Ultimate. Smash 64 ruined friendships as a kid. I love Melee, but I grew up on Brawl. I really did like Melee at the time, for sure. But again, I was a kid and I wasn't very good, and I never made any really big competitive improvements or anything like that. But I really put in like several hundreds of hours in Smash 4, like the Wii U and 3DS versions. I really liked it, but again, not like the best. But I mean, the tech was different than in Melee, so it's like I feel like I was less horrible at it compared to Melee. What I will say is this: Smash 4 did something very, very interesting that they took out in Ultimate, which was the custom moves. They did custom moves for every character. And what I think they fucked up on, and like they didn't bring it back because it's just too crazy, too confusing, and it's just too like off. And it's like you had to unlock. Like, there was no way to make the competitiveness of it make sense, because, like, you had to unlock the custom moves. And you had to unlock all the characters and all their custom moves. And you couldn't play that competitively if like every Wii U needed all that shit unlocked. What I think they fucked up on... Sorry. Were you playing before the Bayo hate? I mean, I was playing Smash 4, like, at launch. Up till Bayonetta was announced, and, you know, Bayonetta was playable. And again, I wasn't very competitive or anything. So it was just, like, it was very exciting to see Bayonetta join the roster. Anyways, what I think they fucked up on through Smash 4 and Ultimate was amiibo support. And I think the idea of amiibos being just like a CPU AI pal is cute, but not a good idea. What I think they should have done, and what I think could have made the custom moves thing work, is if it like saved your guy. Does that make sense? Like, if it, like, for example, like, I just remember Palutena. Palutena in Smash 4 was, like, built on the fact that she had so many very different, very crazy custom moves. And it's like, the idea would be that, like, if you could save your custom Palutena to an amiibo that you could play at a tournament, that's just, like, the best thing you could do. Like, I don't know. I think that could have made competitive Smash so much more interesting, as if you didn't know the movesets of the people that you're playing. I don't know. That's my rant about what they fucked up on in, like, modern Smash. I was playing Smash on my 3DS. Seems like that would be hard to track at a competitive level. Yes, it would be. But it would also be way easier to, like, play it that way. Because, like, they just didn't allow custom moves at all at competitive Smash 4. Because they couldn't just have everyone, like, have everything unlocked on every Wii U. Like, easy to cheat. Oh, that's fair. Can I to the Wii U with my friends? Okay, another thing. If you guys ever played Smash 4 for the 3DS, Smash Run was like the coolest mode out of all of their like novelty modes in the whole Smash series, like franchise series. Smash, like, I don't know why they never put Smash Run on the Wii U or the Switch. Smash Run was like the coolest thing. Anyways, when I went down to storage, I brought up all my GameCube stuff. And then I also found some extra 3DS stuff, so I brought up Smash 4 for the 3DS. So I want to, like, pick that up and then play Smash Run again. Tina was looking at my 3DS activity log, and she was just laughing because there was just so many weird gaps in time of when I was playing my 3DS. But I did have just random times where I had hundreds of hours playing certain games. But she was just laughing because there were some weeks where it's just like, why the fuck were you on notifications like 3 days a week for like 5 weeks, and that was the only thing you touched? And then she was laughing because for some reason I was on settings for 2 hours one day. What were you doing, you know? Megzunia, welcome. I'm so cooked, my Torx is messed up and I can't open my board to clean and fix the wire on my space stabilizer. Oh, shoot. One thing, just to be certain, are you sure it's the Torx bit, or do you think it's the Torx screw? My experience is a weird problem on some of these stem swap switches. There seems to be tactility on the bottom out due to, I think, the legs running past the leaf. Like at the top of the leg, there's a ledge where it ends and goes to the body, and the leaf jumps over it. Is it the silver palm, or is it a different switch? Yeah, the Torx bit is messed up, rounded down type shit. I need to order a new set. Ah, shit. Is it just like a generic cheap set that you had, or? I know that everyone likes the Nanch stuff. Silver with palm stems. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the funny thing is that like, for that kind of Frankenswitch, I get a little bit worried that like, will things work properly, especially with cherry stuff? Like when you try to Frankenswitch cherry stuff, it's like, I remember trying to mess with like an bottom with a cherry top. It just did not work at all, like whatsoever. Some random one about God knows when. Yeah, I like the Nanch stuff. That's basically what I use now, the Gion Nanch. Seems like ironically removing the film fixes it completely, but do I really want to remove the film? It's a good question. Alright, Matt, thanks so much, by the way. Hope you have a good night. We'll keep in touch about the V1 FE situation. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up right now. Alright. Like the bump isn't egregious, and especially if I was typing, I wouldn't feel it. But like, damn OCD. No, I kind of get what you're saying. If there's like a little bit of weirdness in the Switch, like it might actually affect it, like your ability to type, and you're just kind of like looking out for it. So I get it. Oh, ah, shit. Damn it! I think I might need a reflow. That was an accident. Yeah, a couple other things. What we did find is my whole collection of Professor Layton games. I have like 5 or 6 Professor Layton games. And I played the first 2. So, and then like I never played the other 3 or 4. But also, the last time I touched any of this was like 9 years ago. So we started replaying the first one. Just kind of doing puzzles together. Pretty fun. What else is on my list here? The Portola Festival is next weekend here in San Francisco, but I'm passing on it. I still haven't been, honestly. Diabolical Box and Unwound Future are my favorite Professor Layton games. Right on. I did play Diabolical Box. I don't remember it, though. So, that'll be fun when I play it. Again. Did you ever play the 3DS ones? Also, are there ones since 3DS? Are there Switch Layton games? I don't really know. I haven't followed. I think that time when I was buying all the Layton games was like pre-Switch. Okay, so there's one specific Switch that concerns me, so let me try to pull this out. I'm getting this feeling I won't be able to. Yep. Meanwhile, the two right next to it pull out just fine. Kimmy! Welcome back. Alright, I'm gonna need a reflow. I played the 3DS ones. I played one with his daughter on the Switch, and it's not the same. Damn. That's sad. Fuck them kids. Alright. Let's try to pull. Alright, what else we got here? I'm trying to buy tickets to a couple shows. So Casey Musgraves, I don't know if you guys, anybody here is a fan of Casey Musgraves. Like, pop country. She's playing at the Chase Center here in San Francisco on Tuesday, and it's crazy. Those prices went down like wild. I remember floor tickets a couple months back when they first went for sale. It was like $280, and now it's down to like $170. Like, and this is like standard tickets. They're not even resale. And then like nosebleeds went from like 100 to 50. Okay, some of these not coming out quite so nicely. Faye Webster playing on Friday in Berkeley, and I already have one ticket, but it's a sold out show. I'm looking for a second ticket for Tina. And resale's pretty high on that. She's a talented detective like her father, but all the cases in her games are like watered down compared to the cases I see. Aww. going back and trying to clean out some of these that might not be so clean. Say I fucked them kids. Too easy. Call my friend, he has Torxes, but he's back home in 3 hours. Ah. I might need a reflow if these aren't coming out. Easy. There's a new keyboard angle on selling this one. Two more. One more. Another side effect of using these stems, I now have these silver stems that are legit useless to me. Yeah, those are... Okay, there we go. Those are probably just duds now at this point, right? Okay, bag these up. You want them for a junk pack? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Have you tried Moyu Hades? I don't think so. That's not the same as JWK Hades? I don't know. I have Hades switches. I think I've used them. I don't remember what I used them on. If they're the same as JWK Hades. The same as JWK. Yeah, so I have used them. I don't have anything. I don't have any hate, but I don't know that they were necessarily like crazy memorable. But I'm not gonna lie. I think most switches to me aren't crazy memorable. I'm just being real with you. Reclaiming a bunch of stabilizers. Avoid JWK now because the leaf ticking is their biggest issue. They really have fallen off. Is this like a recent thing, or do you think it's something you're discovering about older switches? I don't know yet whether or not I'm going to be including this H60. My guess is maybe probably because I have too many H60s. I don't know yet. A lot of people who say that haven't tried JWK in the last year. I have lavenders from a while back. They definitely tick. Gateron tactile leaves tick just as bad. All right. Do you say that as in, Randy, do you say that as in it's always been like that, or are you saying that it's been better in the last year? I'm gonna wash my hands again. Okay, I'm gonna try to reassemble. This actually came with a foam. Okay, how do I do this again? They've gotten better, like the Chose Fox stuff. I see. Oh, that's the end of this disc. Alright. This is a double album, so that was good for you. .5 up next here. I'm not gonna lie, the construction or like the way that the top mounting was done on the HMKB is actually pretty interesting. But it is just like kind of a weird board, looks wise, in the looks department. But for those not privy to it, there's like these, they're kind of like grommets on the plate. And then the top case has screws that come through like a nut. That like they come through a thing, and then you're supposed to like screw on this nut from the back here. I haven't messaged JWK for a while. I don't know. People like to stick switches in their ear canal to test it and test them for sound. Of course, you're gonna hear all kind of shit that way. It's true. It's true. And then the thing is that like they are pretty inconsistent when you do that. If I smack it really hard, like a foot away from my face, and I hear weirdness, then I know it's actually, yeah, it's a little more realistic. Yeah. So here, another thing that's interesting is that with these grommets, it's like kind of, you can kind of control how tight this gets screwed in, because I think maybe these first few, I might have tightened kind of a lot. But it's interesting how you can control it. Alright. So this is where it gets weird. So you kind of gotta like position this sort of properly, and then also kind of weirdly figure out a way to hold it in place, which I guess you have to do with pliers. Man, it's very weird. I guess you could hold it this way and then screw in. I need another bit. Okay, so this is kind of working. I kind of gotta figure out how to align this properly here, maybe on this side. Which is now weird because I have to switch hands now. Thank God that these screws are magnetic though. Yes, it caught. Alright. Alright. Oh god. This got a little funny. What the? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, this is a very weird board to build. It's kind of fun. I'll give it that. Like, it's fun trying to figure it out, actually. Alright. This is getting a little weird. Is it because I've tightened it too much on some other sides? Okay. What do the kids do not get cause involved? Did you ever get those neodymium magnets? They're still in my cart. I haven't actually bought them yet. Okay, I'm not really up to date on Hall effect switches, how they perform in regards to smoothness and sounds compared to normal switches. Considering changing to a Wooting ADHE for my Akko 007. I feel like it would kind of depend on how you mod them or how well the factory molds them. It can be on par with regular switches if you're not too nitpicky on springs. Sound as far as I hear isn't yet comparable to standard MX switches. There probably are some outliers, but generally they aren't just aren't there yet sound-wise. I think it's... So I don't think they're the kids outside now. That's causing these crazy issues outside. I think it's just Saturday night, you know. Saturday night in kind of a party-ish area. Not really party, but bar hopping area. Alright, gotta figure out. No point swapping then yet. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I did hear that Counter-Strike banned what Hall Effect keyboards are good for. I feel like the lack of having a leaf on the Hall Effect switches make them sound like shit. They banned null binding. Like, that's what they were good for, right? I don't know. Maybe I just don't know enough about gaming. I'd even argue you don't really need a Hall Effect board for MMOs. Snap tap advantages. Okay, MMO, got it. Rapid triggers was the main feature. Oh, rapid triggers still illegal. Got it. Okay. Man, this is... Okay, this got kind of weird. I'm trying to align this right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Finally. This is so weird getting this aligned right, but it worked. Okay. So, this board also available. Pretty interesting, fun board. Kind of weird board. But yeah, there is some, what looks like patina, probably. Or it's wipeable, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Either I'm making it worse or I'm making it better. It's one of the two. Maybe I could try cleaning this off. Take some pictures. Actually, yeah, this might be cleanable. Maybe this isn't patinaed as badly as I thought, and this is just dirt. Maybe. Hard to tell. Gale had an optical click bar too. Technically, they can install a leaf just to have tactility. Gateron did it for the optical switches. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna do this later. Anyways, yes. HMKB 60. available. I think I would hop on HD if they could work with tactile, but I don't know if that's even possible. See, Rapid Trigger is legal. SCOD isn't. Tactility would have to be light, otherwise Rapid Trigger would be diminished. I feel like it'd be pretty impractical at this point, could cause interference, yeah. But to be honest, having tactility on Hall Effect is useless since it only makes sense to actuate right after the bump. Okay, one more for the night. Okay, a couple funny things about this. This is a TX60 PC. I was interested in this. So, there's a lot of funny things about this board and this build specifically that we're about to undo. So first of all, the case screws are Phillips. That's the first weird thing. Second weird thing is that this uses a pretty custom-ish PCB. I think it's called the LM60 or something. That I think might still possibly be available off of Makibo. Phillips. I mean, there have been some boards that ship with Phillips. It's just weird. I mean, I think, like, for example, the LZCLS SXH, I think, is Phillips, but it is older. And it's just weird that this one's newer and uses Phillips. Imagine actuating before the bump. Isn't that kind of what Cherry tactiles do, or like MX tactiles in general? Don't they kind of actuate before the bump? Like if you really, really, really try to look hard. Oh, I got Gunna on this album. Okay. So, yeah, different PCB. This actually sticks out a little bit. I think you could use a regular DZ60, but you'd have to, like, for how big the port size is, you might have to use a thinner cable, and it would, like, sit all the way in there. Next thing more specific to this build is that it uses Hyperglide clear stems, or clear switches, so I might as well take this time to... I mean, we already put on some ePBT on it, but we might as well take some time right now to use the stem trimmer. Randy gifted me the stem trimmer. If anyone here knows how many times I should try to trim down these clear stems, let me know. This which I know has delayed actuation after the bump are the KTT monochrome onyx. Is that by design or bad batch? About 9? You'd say 9? I'm just going to do one at a time for each one. Some of them are already pretty smooth. Honestly, just go till there's somewhat friction, like very little. I guess, like, it's gonna depend from stem to stem, right? So maybe doing a one pass like this kind of doesn't make much sense. But I'm just gonna do it because I've already started. Okay. Little friction. That one need a lot. That one too. Nine is a sweet spot. I think it's like I've already pressed these in with PBT caps. So I feel like they've kind of maybe already have been done. But also I think again it also just depends on the stems in general, each individual one. Because like I'm pulling these off like way before 9. Some of them are like 4. Whew. It's at the end of the... Okay, I don't want to lose my spot, so I'm going to finish this third row first before I flip the disc. Or I could just... There we go. That's where I left off. Are these clear spring swapped? Yes, they are. I put in the Prevail Prolongs, I think, in this. I think? Maybe? Now I don't know. I have to check. But they're definitely not stock springs. Let's check. Now I'm curious. Yeah. Prevail Prolong 68 gram springs. So I feel like it's better to just do this while it's mounted. I'm about to desolder these, but I just feel like I should just do these now. By the way, Gantz, didn't your username used to be something else? Didn't it have like a 2K in it or something? Are those underscores new? $9K, there you go. Good memory. There was a K in it. I didn't get the number right. Okay. I wonder if... Are there little itty bits of debris? Stem debris? I don't know. Or maybe shaver debris. Close enough. I'm impressed. Alright. Let's do some desoldering. Sandwich mount board. It's an interesting board, but I think it's a little chunky for me. Maybe you guys might be into it. Sandwich, polycarbonate, and metal. Like aluminum. Interesting board. And this will be the last one. I guess in the meantime, while I'm waiting for this to heat up, I'll open up Lightroom. Alright. Lightroom has opened up. Okay, I'm try to start here. Did I clean it out? No, I didn't. Ooh, that is tight. Man, this nozzle getting real tight. Ah, hot. Okay. I am trying to clean it out as much as possible. Squeak from the nozzle of cleaning game because... Alright. Real clean. Alright, what other news and notes do we have? Oh, Keshi. Keshi's on tour. Apparently postponed a bunch of dates. And I think for that reason, they're still selling tickets, but some of the tickets are cheaper now. But it's pretty crazy. Keshi's doing like arena tours. Keshi ticks. Yeah. Oh, okay. Real quick, another piece of news. So you know how we were talking about those XM5s? The Lee Seraphim XM5s? Tina was mentioning that she actually has the headphone XM5, not the Lee Seraphim ones, but but she said that maybe like the noise cancellation isn't as good in the XM5 as it was in the XM4. I don't know. I also want the buds. I want the Lee Seraphim buds. Told you. They're smoky pink. And that way you don't have to see me wear this stupid white AirPod. You think they're gonna, for the AirPods Pro, when are they gonna do other colors, you know? XM4s be lit. I wonder if there's a mix between, yeah, the nozzle is getting thinner, but also maybe we've done 4 boards and maybe I need to change like a filter, station filter maybe. But I think maybe I'll change the filter on Monday. So the plan is do more builds on Monday, but also take pictures of the plates on Monday. Just paint the AirPods housings yourself. I don't know if there's like services to like customize the color of your AirPods. I'm just like, this service should not exist. Just give us a different color. Come on. Okay, so despite me saying I need to like save money, recoup money and all this stuff, I still am kind of window shopping and regular shopping, kind of. I don't know if you guys know, there's this like backpack brand. I don't know if you could call it backpack brand, but there's a backpack brand I like called Dispatch. I'm just like, man, I kind of want like another Dispatch bag. I bought like a couple of backpacks from them before, and they're pretty nice. Coloring AirPods? Jansport Pog. Discriminate. You know anything about coloring AirPods? Discriminate welcome. Colorware does some great work. Let's see. Some kind of like, I kind of want some colored AirPods. That'd be lit. But also just like, they should just color them, you know? Like, they should just have more colors. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's get it. Quick time check. It is 1:06 a.m. here, San Francisco, California. We've been on for about almost 3.5 hours now. So I think 4 boards is like a good place to sort of end here. Loki, you want to get this bag? Let's see this. I'll also show off Dispatch a little bit later. They're expensive. Okay, like a utility tote. Right on. That's pretty cool. Alright, let me show you guys Dispatch. I kind of want to get like a sling like this. feel like this would be a little bit nicer for my camera gear if I'm actually going out and shooting. For a couple of reasons. One, there's like the cross strap here, kind of keep it together a little bit better. Two, it's like a little bit bigger than the one that I have. It's like a 10-liter Peak design that I have. Also looks cool as fuck. It's expensive, but I think that's because it's the material Dyneema. There's like a cheaper one, these ballistic nylon ones, like $100 cheaper, but that material isn't as fun. Oh shoot. I want it to be fun, you know? Anyways. So there's that. Oh, a couple other things. There's like a... What else is there? There's like a ruck pack. Also, I'm thinking of getting a bigger backpack. Let me sound like a rucksack style backpack. Look for backpacks. Something like this. Also crazy expensive. Looks more like for backpacking than anything. What's Dyneema? It's like kind of like a waterproof, super lightweight, super waterproof material. Not necessary by any stretch of the imagination. I don't need a new backpack. I don't need a new camera bag. It just looks sick as fuck and super expensive, and I shouldn't buy it while I'm trying to save money. So maybe I'll just wait till like Black Friday or something. See if anything comes up by then. It's like the difference between alu bottom and copper bottom. Yeah, alu works, but like copper for that extra couple $100 upcharge. Yes, please. Well, it's a little different. It's kind of the opposite. Similar, but it's just like it's not heavier. But the idea is there. I get it. What else? Oh, I went to Le Labo again today. So, for the month of September, I guess they do this every September where they do like the city exclusive fragrances are available at all locations, and outside of August and September, you have to actually go to those cities to get these city exclusives. And I've been like debating whether or not I want to get Berlin. The Berlin, I don't know how to pronounce it. Cedrit or whatever. It smells good. I ended up getting like the small 1.5 milliliter tiny sample size instead of dropping the nearly $200 on like the 15 milliliters. 10 times size. What's crazy is that like I think you're kind of paying for the bottle, because you get like 10 of those little sampler sizes and it's like way cheaper than buying the full bottle. It's called, yes, Le Labo is like fragrances. I think I'm going to Le Labo tomorrow because you keep hyping these city exclusives. I mean, you should check it out. I'm not hyping it. I just think it smells good. I don't have like a super sophisticated anything, like sensory perception. It's just like sometimes you just like things that smell good. And like you go into the store and then there's a bunch of shit that you don't like the smell of. But then there's some stuff you're like, oh shit, that smells like, I like that. Not, it's like subjective, you know? Anyways, I got the little sampler sizes of that one and also Dallas. Dallas is pretty good. But I sort of like sometimes the testers that they set out, I don't know what it is. The testers sometimes like, I don't know, are they putting too much alcohol in the testers? Because like sometimes I feel like I'm just smelling alcohol. But not all the time. Like I swear there were times where I go in and like, oh shit, New York smells pretty good. But then the next time I go, I'm like, I don't know. Dustin Yawarts 3112, welcome. Do your keyboards have dings? Just dinged. Mine feels sad. What do you mean dings? Like the sound ding, or do you mean like are there like physical dings? I mean like yeah, like some of my keyboards might have some physical damage, scratches. I try not to have them, but I also don't really use all my keyboards like super frequently because I'm rotating so often. But sometimes they're kind of inevitable. Like sometimes it's just like shit happens. One of the saddest ones was way back like 10 years ago. I dropped my laptop on top of my plastic HHKB case. Very sad, but it's cool. I don't even use that case anymore. I transplanted it. The parts. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Change the view for y'all. I wonder if I pull this little metal catcher out. All right. All right, last little stretch here. What else we got here? Flip 6P blockers still on the way. I got tracking for it and it looks like it like hasn't moved for the last week. So I guess this is what is the difference between $20 shipping and $8 shipping is that when you pay $8 for shipping, nothing happens. That's them blockers in like 2025. I know, right? Seriously. Alright, what else do you got here? I don't have a whole lot of news left over, to be honest. Okay, board-wise, a couple others that I'm intending to do. So I have a Type 60 SL that I'm thinking of selling here. It shares builds with my other metal Type 60, which I think I'm going to keep around. So if anyone's interested in a Type 60 SL, the funny part about this is that you can choose whether or not you want one build or two. Because I have like... Between those two boards, I have 3 PCBs and 3 plates. So, if you want 2 builds, you get 2 plates, 2 PCBs. If you only want one, you get 1 plate, 1 PCB. So it's like, it's kind of one of those things where I don't know if I could even list this necessarily. Maybe I can, I'll probably just do it with the 1. I also do have an extra Type 60 PCB up for sale. That's also a thing. So that's also a part of it. You can kind of decide. A couple others. KBD Fans D60 Alu. So pretty rare-ish KBD Fans board, because like I think after that run they just shifted to doing all injection molded D60 lights. It's a funny board. There's like the... It's one of those things where it's just like, oh shit, they're actually doing like a custom like HHKB, KBD Fans that's like different from the tofu. And they did like gasket strips, but honestly, that gasket strip implementation, a little bit cringe considering like those channels were so deep and like the gaskets were like so very particular. But the weight is cool, and like it has like these colored accents that are kind of interesting looking. Oh, is that it? Is that side 4? Oh, yeah, I guess that's the end of it. All right. Pandora. Yeah, Pandora's going to be available. 2 PCBs. What the hell? We'll be selling all of this stuff at or under cost. Trio 60 probably also going to go up, be available. Probably, possibly also the Hello M0110 powder coat beige. All right, one quick last thing. I'm not sure if I've asked this in chat before. Anyone here use a bidet? I've been like debating getting a bidet. Yes, hell yeah. Game changer. Any Rex? I feel like I've seen some that are really expensive, and then I've recently heard there are some that are super cheap. See how fast Gans and I shilled for it? Do you guys have really, really nice expensive ones, or do you guys have like super cheap ones? Because I feel like I've been hearing about these cheap ones lately. Bidet.gg. You know, Ludwig, his brand of bidet is pretty good from what I hear. He uses it since the pandemic during the toilet paper shortage. I've heard that that was like some people's solution. There we go. Okie doke. I'm gonna clean this up. That is it for desoldering. So it's just gonna be a lot of cleaning for the rest of the stream here. Sorting things out. wrapping up. I just be twerking air dry, spin dry. You still have to wipe it though. It's crazy that it has to be said, but I believe there's people out there that don't. It's totally worth. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Sorry about the squeaking, guys. Just gotta make sure this is really extra clean. Alright. So I think maybe Monday when we do more breakdowns, I'm probably going to change the station filter. This is what they don't show on YouTube. Alright, so let's cut this off. Guess I'll bag this up. And once that cools down decently, sufficiently, I will try to cover the tip. So, oh yeah, maintaining the gun, yeah. And this specifically is, I mean, this kind of somewhat applies here to, like, even FR301s to some extent. Alright, that's covered up pretty nicely. Imagine hooking that up to a smart home setup and yelling out what you want. There's some toilets that have a bidet attachment along with a fan slash vacuum to take out the smells. My brother-in-law has one. You can also adjust the temperature with a remote. That's crazy. Aim fire. That'd be wild. Alright. Bit for me to clean up here. I forgot where the other end of this is. But I also need to, like, reassemble. Damn, this is confusing. I need to reassemble. Man, what the fuck? There's so much stuff here. I need to reassemble the board. Oh, this was supposed to go back there also. Oh, take off the stabilizers. Damn. Just losing everything. Oh, wow. I got a couple of spam bots all at the same time here. That was cool. Damn, look at all these stabilizers. It's glorious. Got it. Oh wait, not these ones. Alright, I might need to check on why that the solder gun buzzing was happening, because I'm not sure if it's always been like that. Maybe I just have something touching that I'm not supposed to. Alright. What's next? So these I'll just put off to the side. This I'll probably need a bag up. Ow. Okay, I'm done with this. Alrighty. I should go wash my hands so I can do the reassembly. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. So I think really what comes next is I'm going to reassemble this and then we'll get a print going. Y'all cool with that? What y'all think of that plan? Do I have anything else? No, not for tonight. Sounds good. W plan solid. Hey, Jake, welcome back. All right, what can we do? I'll just look. Let's look for a print right now. Yeah. Alright, I have an idea. Oh, this is a... That's kind of a fun one. Kind of. I don't know if it's actually going to be good, though. Maybe for another day. I have another fun one here. So I took my mom out for her birthday. This was a couple months back. We went out to eat at some pretty nice places. This was at a buffet in Las Vegas. And at the very end, she was just like... She had no intent to eat all of this. But she just went out and got like all the desserts just to take a little picture on her phone. Then I took a picture of it on my film camera. I was playing right now. I like it. This is a Lil Wayne Birdman song from a bajillion years ago. But the beat itself is this. And the playlist is here. So you can kind of match it up. Wait, is that what it is? Oh shit, wrong one. Sorry. Not dope. It's paper plates. Sorry, ignore dope. I can't delete my own thing. Or jamming to the OG back in the day? Hell yeah. Man, I feel like Carter 1 and Carter 2, Lil Wayne. Oh, so good. Peak era for sure. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're gonna print this out. I hope it's still. Do I have still have paper in there? I do. Okay. I'm just gonna run this print now. Why not? Well, let me just adjust the crop. Alright. So there's a little border on that side, but that's alright. It'll crop on the zoom in. Same at the bottom and a little bit on the top. All right, let's print this out. Black and white. Let's run it. All right, why not? I'll just run the marbles. I'm just screwing shit in right now. Race, community. Find some good here. Savage Flinging Master. Alright. Okay. Prerequisites. You gotta be following, hence the followers only mode. And 2, you gotta be on the Discord, because how else will I reach out to you for your win? Alright. Lurkers, wake up. It's the rules. Alright. There's the print. Here are your stickers. Which do you choose? If you need any suggestions, my front page feed has X Games in Chiba, Live Sumo, and Cozy Piano to drink coffee to. Anya sticker, a Raid the Coffee Elf. Okay, yeah, that's who I have on my front page too. Alrighty, let's do it. Okay, again, you guys know to check the Discord already. Buy my merch. Also check out the store for all the other warehouse finds, and also, again, for all the stuff I'm trying to sell. You guys have heard about it all night. Watogaki, check out my sponsor. They do all the sticker giveaways, and then also the shirts I get to wear, which is the Lakers Slam Dunk tee. Here's the raid message if you're subbed, and the raid message if you're not. Alright, well, I will be back on Monday. So, see you guys then. Good night.